Last time on Texas Young Guns. So originally, we were going to show you around the Silver City KOA. However, we recently made a visit to Lake Sam Rayburn where Russell caught his personal best. So instead, we're going to show you some highlights of our trip.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no.
What's up, everybody? We are headed to the lake. Texas, in case you didn't know, just opened today. Well, partially. They relaxed some of the rules, and we are going through Beaumont right now, headed up to the lake, and we are gonna have some fast food. We haven't had fast food in a long time. Lots of cooking at home, lots of quarantine action, but man, we are excited because we are at Raising Cane's.
Woo.
That sauce sounds so good. What's up, girls? Y'all want a chicken box from Cane's? Yeah.
Well, they're kind of offended that the mascot of Cane's is a golden retriever.
Why, instead of a black lab?
Yeah. Cue the cinematic music. 25,600 minutes.
Have you seen anything more beautiful in your life, people?
Oh my goodness. That is delicious.
Is it as good as we were hoping?
I feel like we have waited 4,000 years for this.
Made it. Y'all excited? We made it. We made it.
We definitely need to mow the grass. Quarantine has not been friendly to the yard here.
Well, we have arrived at the lake house. I've already mowed it. That's generally the first thing we do when we get here is mow the grass, weed eat, that kind of stuff. Knock that out so we can enjoy the rest of the time while we're here. Speaking of which, we are now going to go for a bike ride, check out the status of the park. The lake looked a little high on the way here, so we're about to go see. We made it to the lake. The park's completely closed. That's weird, huh?
It's very weird. I mean, I've never, ever seen the entire park closed.
Yeah, the water's definitely way up. So we came in, we noticed the park had a sign at the beginning that the whole thing is closed, so they're not allowing campers to stay here. You can still use the ramp, but the park was already struggling to begin with before the whole coronavirus thing, just because they had lack of staff up here deep in the East Texas woods, and this is definitely not a popular park, I would say. But yeah, so weird to see it completely empty. The water's way up.
Catch me some bait.
Catch you some bait for what?
Get some noodling going on. What happened?
I guess that link didn't work. The clamp didn't stay on. This sucks. Well, the farthest point, and that's when my chain decides to break. So now we're huffing it back. There she goes, leaving me. What are you doing?
I'm warming up my tires.
Like NASCAR?
Yep.
Well, it is time for us to go back on the water. I just dumped Lana in the lake and her dad's Skeeter. We're gonna run it first, get that out of the way. It's been raining a long time, so we're gonna set some traps so we can set noodles tomorrow and try to catch some catfish. But the plan for this evening is to run her dad's boat, get all the fluid circulated, get it ran good, and then we'll do some bass fishing. Hello.
Hello.
How you feel about setting some traps?
I am so excited.
I'm not sure about our can situation though. Like, I don't know.
We are going to experiment and try White Claw.
Yeah, because it's bright white, silver, I guess, or purple, whatever it is.
Yep.
So in case you didn't know, when you set these traps for like little perch and stuff so you can go catfishing, they actually don't require bait at all. We've caught whole trapfuls of little perch and what have you with just cans and little styrofoam cups. You wouldn't believe how many bait fish you can catch with just some cans.
Here they go.
Well, we got our first spot. We'll have to see if it's any good.
It's typically in our rotation.
Yeah. He might have been on there the whole time because he was so small. I could barely tell.
Here. Does this make him look bigger?
Here, let me do the fisherman's catch.
Oh man, so big. Wow.
It smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good fish. Woo!
Dang, that's a good one.
That's a good fish right there.
Yeah, it is. Looky there.
4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Might got you in the money for the McDonald's.
Yeah, at the bottom, but yeah, it's a good fish.
Yeah.
How you doing there, Wall?
Not good. Not good at all.
I'm glad we brought food up here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have better luck noodling, but not looking good.
At least it's a pretty day.
Are you trying to, like, make the day better for me?
Well, it's almost the golden hour, or magic hour.
We never have much luck in the magic hour. It's not very magical for us.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow.
Man, how pretty. It's a magic hour.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord. You're pretty too.
It's not very magical for me. I've tried all my methods.
All
of them.
All your fishing methods?
All of them. Not good.
Well, it is starting to get dark. We want to load the boat with at least a little bit of light, so we're going to head in. How'd we do?
Not great. Not great at all. And I tried all my methods.
Well, I got a good one.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Got the boat back in the garage. Y'all ready to eat and go take a walk?
Yes, please.
Girls, your treat. You go, Bristles. Charlotte went to the back.
They eat their desserts before their dinner.
Bristol, that's not your bowl. Your bowl's over here. Hello.
You was a park in Italy or what?
I did.
Jeez. Not good.
That one saved you.
Huh?
This one saved you.
Oh, there we go.
Well, good morning. It's Saturday morning. We are back on the lake. We just pulled up our traps, as you saw, and we were a little worried after the first one because it only had 3 perch in it, but luckily the second one produced for us, so now it's time to go set these noodles, I guess. Are you excited about setting some noodles?
I'm very excited.
You think we're gonna have any luck?
I hope so. It's been a very, very long time since I've got to noodle.
And by the way, I don't know if you could tell, but we are back in Reba. You could tell by all the red. So we did the run with what do you call it? Blue?
Blue, all blue.
We're gonna have to find a different name for that boat, I think. But for now, Old Blue. We got a test run out of the way, so now we're back in Reba for the rest of the weekend. So hopefully we have some luck. So it's been about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes soak on these noodles. We went back in to get Lana a long sleeve t-shirt, protect her from the sun. It's a nice day, but the sun is out. And we're back here at the noodles. It looks like one of them's already moving around, so maybe we got lucky and we got one early. Let's go find out. Saw the bait on it.
Yep.
Well, it was a false alarm on the noodles. We didn't get anything, but we reset a couple that were starting to float away. We're gonna fish a little bit around this area and keep an eye on them, maybe eat some lunch. It's a beautiful day. I think we're gonna stay out in the water probably most of the day. So let's get to fishing.
Calm it down.
Here's somebody's on the board today.
Man,
Does it feel good?
that's good. Hey. You took my bait.
Now what method did you use for that one?
This was the strolling while crosswording method.
Strolling while crosswording.
Yep. Look at his lip. It's totally ripped.
Ripping lips.
I don't think I did that. Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad. He's following us.
So add it to your French fry. You got a bunch of fries.
Better than no fries.
Yeah, that's true. Get him. Hey, guess what? Caught him on your dory lizard.
See, that dory color works.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to switch back to it. Smells like a
All right, buddy.
fish.
Go home and get bigger.
Bye.
Well, Lana was kind enough to pack us some lunch. We are still around our noodles, checking them. We haven't caught anything yet on the noodles, but hey, we caught a couple bass, so at least we're catching something. Well, we took the noodles one last time. Still no catfish, which is to be expected for the day, middle of the day. But we've been out here pretty much all day. I think we're gonna head in for a couple hours, get out of the sun, a nice day, but we have been getting beat down by the sun a little bit, so go inside, maybe take a nap, do some things around the camp, and then come back out for another evening fish. Well, hello, Mr. Ducks. Ready to take a little break?
Nap time.
He's barking at you from his trampoline. Well, we picked up the noodles. We checked them after our little hour nap there. Came back out and checked them. None of them had any catfish on them, but the good news is most of them are still baited, so we won't have to do a lot of rebaiting when we set them for tonight. For now, the noodles are in the boat. We're just gonna do a little bit of fishing, and then a little bit before it gets dark, we'll go ahead and set them out, and then I guess call it a day. Meantime, Lana's mermaid on the front of the boat. You mermaiding?
I am. Looky there.
You got
A baby.
a French fry.
Little Frenchy fry. Daddy. Ooh, he's the boy mad. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, lost it.
You know why you're losing them, huh? Because your drag is too loose.
This one took the whole thing.
Oh, dang.
What did you just catch?
I think I caught your fish.
I think he just caught my fish again.
You're a pretty little fish. Like he ate some salad. He's a vegan fish.
This is the number 3 of catching this fish. The 3rd time.
Well, we don't know it's a fish, but it is same size.
Whole bunch of them this size over here.
What up, dude? You haven't learned your lesson?
He's in the grass.
Where is it?
He's in the grass.
Oh. Well, I caught a new species. It's called the grass bass.
Grass bass.
Well, we are headed back in. We have the noodles set. Pretty good evening of fishing. They weren't really active when the sun was up, but as soon as the sun started going down, they were hitting. We were catching them left and right. They're little, but I did catch that one, and it might be my new PB, my new personal best. I don't know why my scale's not in the boat. I don't remember taking it out of the boat. Maybe it was borrowed, who knows. But we're gonna go back to the camp. We got to fish in the live well. We're gonna weigh it and then return it to the lake. So let's see. For noodles.
I feel like I maybe should have brought them further out towards Main Lake, like not, but I just feel like they're too close inside of a little channel where we put them.
Yeah,
We'll see.
might catch a lot of channel cat.
Yeah.
We're really going for blues.
Yep. We
Or-
need to replenish our catfish supply for sure.
Yep. Good fish.
Glad you didn't bust it right there.
Huh?
I'm glad you didn't bust it right there.
That would have been kind of funny. All right. See what she weighs. 6 pounds, 1 ounce.
Ooh.
Ooh, 6 pound. Ooh, 6 pound, 4 ounce. That's what we're going with. Oh, I'm not buying a 6 pound. Good morning. It is now Sunday. It's our final day here at the lake this weekend, and we're gonna go check the traps this morning. Maybe do a little fishing. Maybe come in. We have a couple chores to do at the lake house, and also a couple chores to do back home. So I'm not quite sure how long we're gonna stay here, but yep, hope we get some catfish for Lana's sake. I know if we zero out, she's not gonna be very happy. So we had a good bass fishing weekend so far. Maybe we'll have some catfish on the noodles this morning. It's about a little after 8, so a little later than I think we really wanted to, but man, sleeping in this morning was so good. Well, that's not something you see every day, a freaking Christmas tree on a bass boat. But we're actually gonna take this Christmas tree and sink it to help our crappie holes. Create some more homes for the crappie. This is not looking good. They pretty much haven't moved since we put them out. Normally they're scattered all over the place, so the fact that they're still there, not a good sign, people. Little baby catfish.
Little baby.
At least we got something.
Not exactly breaking records with this one.
Oh, he's skinny.
Yep.
Well, that sucked. We got no catfish. Well, we caught one, but wasn't big enough to keep. I don't know. We've never laid out noodles just to have most of them still baited, you know, especially on like an overnight soak. So I guess they just weren't there. Odd. You know, we tried to hit up the Miller Creek. You would think right there in the river there would at least be mud cats or something, or channel cats, but nothing. So somebody over here is gonna be a little pouty. Oh, and we finally saw another boat just like ours, Reba's twin, fishing right over there. First time we've seen that. Guys, you won't believe this, but I think we caught the smallest bass we have ever seen. Look at this guy. Oh, he fell. Look, we were emptying our perch trap, and this little dude is in there.
I've never seen one so small.
Don't worry, guys, he's alive. He's just plain dead. Go home, little bass. There he goes. Man, we really screwed up. We were just talking about it. We shouldn't have let the bass go. We could have named him Fred or Billy Bass. He could have been like our conversation starter in our living room.
We could have had a pet bass.
That would have been so freaking cool. And he was so little, we definitely could have kept him alive for the ride home. He got an aquarium at PetSmart or something.
This big.
Oh man, that was a missed opportunity. That's the first time we caught a bass in one of our traps, so the chances of that happening again are probably slim. But hey, if we do, pet bass. That is a funky looking trailer right there. So short and stubby. It's a little silver fox. Trailer's dirty. Oh, the fun part of bass boat ownership. See, my bass boat has 2 tanks. Most bass boats do. 25 gallons each for me. Other bass boats have a lot bigger tanks, so. Well, we're on our way home. We're done with the lake for the weekend, and we have decided to fight the crowd, or rather the line for the drive-thru at Starbucks. Good Lord, what a line. Girls, y'all want a puppuccino?
Yes, please.
Girls, you want your puppuccino? Bristol, come here. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, Charlotte likes that.
Bristol, you gotta try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Oop, Bristol's, oop, they're in now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, they are all in on the puppuccino. Oh, man.
I think this is gonna have to be
Oh, man, they like
a
that.
stop for home from the lake every time now.
They're like going as deep as they can. I don't think they can get the rest of it. Totally worth it for the dog. Y'all like it, girls?
More, please.
Well, on that note, guys, that's pretty much the end of our weekend. We're headed to the house to do some chores, and but that pretty much wraps up the fishing and the weekend at the lake. We'll see you on the next video. Bye. Goodbye, Bristol. Say goodbye.